Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Baroness Lovey Deluxe and I'm here to help you with some glam looks for Valentine's Day. So today I'm going to show you how I did this airbrush and makeup product look, as well as how I did these curls, the tools, techniques, everything I used. I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep watching, click that bell for notifications on my latest videos, hit that like button. It really helps me out to grow my channel. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're old to the channel, thank you so much for joining me again. I appreciate all your comments and your feedback. And if there's videos you want to see, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. I'll answer them for sure. I'm here to help. So let's get started. Hey guys, thanks again. So here we go. I am using the Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer by MAC, and it is in shade NW25. So this is a new one. I'm replacing my pot NW25. It has a pink base tone to it. I have a yellow undertone. I'm contracting or playing with the tones, which is what you need to do. It looks great. So I was disappointed after 30 something years they discontinued this concealer, but change is good. So anyway, this concealer has been great, and I like to use it under airbrush makeup. I'm using the Soft Glow 128, and then I'm going to contour with the Soft Glow 110 or 16. Sometimes I use both, but basically you're picking a darker shade and a lighter shade, and I'm using my One Gun by Dinair. I know I look like hell. That's the price of doing these videos. Allergies are kicking my ass again. I am much better, but I'm still dealing with this nickel allergy. So bear with me while you see my huge bags under my eyes. I'm doing my best to cover them with makeup. So if you're going through the same thing, take note. All right, so we're just gonna do circular motion with the airbrush makeup, just so it's nice and even. It's always challenging because when you're not feeling your best and looking your best, like I look crazy right now. Thanks for watching. Anyway, you really just don't want to put makeup. You feel like nothing's working, but actually trust the process, okay? So watch till the end and you will see the transformation, and that is what I do, glamour transformations, and that's why I make these videos and put myself out there, is to show you how you can go from what you think looks bad to amazing with a few makeup tools. And I did a little extra today with the concealers. You'll see later on in the video, if you keep watching, I've used some light boost to eliminate fine lines, and it works so well. So it's a process, and I'm actually not using that much makeup. So it may seem like it, but I'm not. And when you use airbrush with other products, the total result is lightweight and a 24-hour coverage, and it's flawless. And that is why I love it, and I do it on a daily basis. It may seem like a lot to some people, but actually it's not. And it's a few simple steps. The airbrush cuts down half the time of applying makeup. So what would take 45 minutes takes 20 minutes or 10 minutes. I mean, it just depends what layers you're adding in. So back to the video, here we go. We are done with the airbrush. I'm using a very soft pink. I just wanted something for day-to-day that wasn't too strong. It's called Maybelline New York Fit Me. It's a small, tiny blush you can get at the drugstore. The shade is called Pink Rose. Now I'm going in with Anastasia blush, bronzer. I'm sorry, not blush, bronzer. I just felt like I was looking too pale because even though I like that vintage look, it looked almost like slightly unnatural. So I started adding a little bronzer in the summer just to like create some depth. So I just put it on the points of the sun, or where I think the sun would hit. The cheekbones, the side of the temples, the lower chin, which creates definition. And now I'm going in with my Anastasia eyebrow pencil. And I'm just gonna define those brows because that really helps to lift your face and just create some definition. So I'm going in with NW10. They've discontinued those concealers, but you can get the other one I recommended, which is the Studio Radiance, and just get it in a lighter shade. Now I'm gonna blend in that line, but I just wanna create some definition and just clean up the black brows so they look perfect. And I'll pull that lighter color down in with my concealer brush. My concealer brush is by Michaels. I go to the art store to buy my makeup brushes. I found it more cost effective and the quality was outstanding. They lasted really long. So now I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia eyebrow gel. It's running low, so I also bought the little pot there. It's getting all liquid though, so I think I might throw that out. It looks a little too liquid. I don't remember it being that loose when I got it. Oh well. Anyway, so do what you gotta do, create that look. Time for some new stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna go in, and while I like to turn on my flat iron for my bangs. This is my new one, that's why I'm showing you it. I love this one, I got it at Sally's. It's the Pro Tools, it's a little red long one. It's just long and thin, it does Betty Bangs really well. So I'm also going in with the Frankly Scarlet Blush by MAC. It's redder, it's a reddy brown I would describe it, but it's beautiful. On camera it might look a little poppy, but we are doing a Valentine's Day look, guys. So I'm doing reds and pinks, and I'm just blending everything in. I'm going in now with my Dinair Pink Airbrush makeup. I'm gonna use that as my base, and I'm gonna create just a beautiful little pink, bright, poppy eye. I'm going to go for lunch. I'm going to have some Italian food. Okay, so just 1 or 2 drops is all you need for airbrush makeup. And I always test on my arm, and when I don't, I always regret it. But you wanna make sure the gun is spraying properly so you don't get too much spraying out or too little. I'm just going in and gently pulling back the lever and cleaning with that little airbrush brush. Testing it again, making sure that it sprays evenly. I'm gonna go in with my little stencil and just create a nice pink V. I'm doing what I call a triangle, and I'm focusing on it darker on the ends in the corner. And it's gonna give an ombre look. So that's the trick. I love doing these ombre eyes. They're just a little softer. And it also helps pull the eyes up so you're not focusing on the lines on the face, and just the attention comes into the eye. So that's what I'm trying to do. And it doesn't matter what age you are. I'm 53 and I do this. It's how you do it. And it's technique and blending, and anyone can do it. Anybody can do airbrush, anybody can wear makeup. And like I said, I'm not really using that many products. I just have a system, and I follow my system, and it works for me. You have to figure out what works for your skin, face shape, and lines, and what's going on with your aging process, or even with day-to-day, the allergies. Once again, I'm going in, I'm testing my Cinnabar. I'm gonna do a red on the ends instead of my usual darker colors. And I'm just using it, see how it's creating that beautiful ombre? And we're doing almost like a red pink. And I just added in 2 drops of red into the remaining pink, so it still has a pink undertone in the red. Now it looks crazy and it looks bright, but trust the process, okay? We're gonna pull in this look. We're using our Wet n Wild liquid liner. And I do a very thin line, then I put the lashes on, and then I go back and I go over the liner to make it perfect. Sometimes I stretch the eye out just a little bit. But I love this liner. I find it effective. I like the rich color. So if you love liquid liners and cat eyes, I recommend the Wet n Wild, and it's usually around $6.99 or $5.99. It's really reasonable. I'm using a new duo glue, guys. It's a new day. I've been switching my products slowly. This glue isn't as messy, so I get more wear out of the lash. I paint it on. It does stay tacky even after, but it works and it's cleaner. And so I'm enjoying using the little brush, and I can pop these on right away. Whereas before with the blue and white tube, I had to wait at least 30 to 60 seconds. But now these are just tacky, so I don't have to wait. And these cute little lashes I got on Amazon. They're in all my videos. I went smaller, and even though I went smaller, it still seems longer to me. I'm looking for some smaller ones that are thick, but these I've been using day to day, and they haven't been as big as my other ones, just for a change. And I am gonna fix that corner lash. I'm gonna use liner to go over it. Now I'm gonna clean out the red and pink out of my airbrush gun. Oh, bags under my eyes. God, if you can learn anything from this video, is covering the bags under your eyes. So I've used a concealer, foundation, sprayed airbrush, but I'm gonna go in with another one, a light boost. But right now we're gonna do the lip. So I love these. These are so reasonable, and they stay on and your lips don't dry out. It's the Super Stay Vinyl Ink by Maybelline New York. And I got them in 2 shades. So there's number 50 Wicked, that's the dark red, and then number 25 Red Hot in the orangey bright red. I love doing 2-tone reds. I never do one red. I always do like definition and ombre and depth in the eyes and lips. It brings the focus in there, and so it eliminates anything else that's going on around your face. and I love that. And I'm using a Cherry MAC lip liner. Now I wanted to use a brown red. There's one called Red and it's more brown red, but I couldn't find it. And it matched the eyes. Everything's poppy and bright. So see, here we're going in and we're smoothing out that liner. See, I'm gently stretching the eye without wrecking the makeup, and just don't overthink it. Just smooth the line out. Don't try and stop and start. You'll make little mistakes. And then, yeah, they're even now. Everything's coming together. Like I said, trust the process. Excuse the bangs. I am going through a period right now. I call it my reset, my winter reset. My bangs aren't working. My skin's out of control. I feel frumpy and big, like everything is just off. So I am going in baby steps. And I'm using a new editing program. So I am like gently easing myself back into my videos. There's the light boost. So it has pigments in it that create radiance. And I put those in the areas that are most problematic for me. Under the eye, but not directly under the eye. Crow's feet, around the mouth, nose, wherever I have darkness, my chin where I've had breakouts and I'm healing. So I'm learning not to touch and leave my skin alone. But see, I'm going in with another concealer brush. Now this one I also an art brush, but it's a cheaper quality. So I don't love it. I can feel the bristles, and that's the difference. The high quality brushes, you do not feel the bristles. So I'm just gonna switch out brushes, but let's just get this on. And that's the light Radiance. I put it on my little palette so I could spread it out. Now this is more makeup than I normally do, but it's Valentine's Day weekend. I want my makeup to be flawless. I am hiding those bags. And as you can see, you're gently patting. So you're not doing heavy layers and you're spreading it out. So everything is blended. You're always blending, and the blending is the trick to beautiful makeup alongside gorgeous skin. But if your skin is a problem like mine right now, just the blending is gonna help you 100%. So be patient, trust the process. As you can see, it's coming together. And I'm gently going into the eye. I never pull hard on the under eye, ever. A little bit more. Yeah, I'm hoping these allergies kick. I like I said, I've been really careful with what I'm eating. I'll do another video on that, on eating for a nickel allergy, and you know, I just haven't wanted to like go out in public and talk about it. It's been a real learning experience. And I can blend around the mouth. And of course, you know, we're all aging, we all get older, so there's all kinds of things going on. But the weather's been major. It's just been throwing me off. It's been cold. Okay, this is a powder from Col Lab. I got it at Sally's. I mean, it was on sale for like 80% off. I think I got it for $4 or $5. It's a loose setting powder. It's called Set the Stage Banana. And at first I thought it would be too yellow, but it's been perfect. It just melts in. As you can see, it's flying everywhere. I just love playing with my powders. I think it's magic. Woo! Okay. Gorgeous. All right. Got to keep those bangs straight as possible for you guys. I am growing them. They are having some issues. We're going in with our Pro Science Tools Little Red flat iron from Sally's. And now I'm going to use, part 2, the hair. Okay, so I got a long barrel curling iron. It has changed my world. And I know somebody had recommended it to me before years ago, and I was like, nah. But I bit the bullet and bought this. It was $150 from Ulta. And here's all my hair products. I'm speeding it up because I know this has been a bit long. So let's get the hair going. I'm adding in my NYC heat protector, my little silk drops, and my hair is kind of half dry, as you can see. You know, I'm just like making it happen. I'm doing whatever I can. So if you're in the same boat as me, this video is for you. And those are my red metallic clips that I love to use and clip my curls. So today we're going all out. We're using the long barrel. I'm going under and in. I put it at, I did not put it at full heat because it will strip your color. So I'm trying to gently do softer heats. So I put it, I would say halfway down. And as you can see, that's why I'm showing the curl. Those are just like, I'm holding it for a second. It is a gorgeous curling iron, and it's long barrel, so you have long hair like me. I cut mine to the middle of my back. It's still quite long. And so the perimeter, I'm going underneath, curling up and clipping. And that heat will mold the hair. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but just get it clipped up there. And now I'm going in the opposite directions just to create some variety in my curl. And if I miss the ends, I go back down and I curl them in. And we see we're clipping, and you're just gonna do that on both sides of your hair. I always split my hair in half. I find it easier to work with. And I always do loose curls with my Betty Bangs. I just love them. I like to be able to run my hands through my hair. I'm moving, I'm doing things. Okay, I've missed a hair. Now push it over to the other side, and we've got our product in, and you can just start. If you wanted to make these immaculate waves or curls, then you would brush it from the top and you would really curl and hold for longer, but I don't want to burn my hair. I'm just doing a lunch. Clip, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go all the way around again. I was gonna show you the other side, but I'm like, you know what? Some people could appreciate it because sometimes we do really well with one side and we do lousy with the other. So I think it's worth it to show it. I know it's a little bit longer to watch, but I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Help me out, click that bell, hit the like button, it helps me out. And like I said, they don't have to be perfect. Just squish it in there. You just wanna get it up. The first 3 sections are in, the last 3 sections I curl out. And you can keep your curling iron out if you want to just pop loose individual curls, if you miss a piece, if something's frizzy. Like I said, my hair's half dry, so you can see I have half a wave in there. And then I just kind of half blow it out. But the bangs, yeah, they're growing. I'm gonna grow them in a little bit fuller, I think. This winter has been a nightmare. It's like nothing's working. Don't worry about that loose hair. You're gonna go back in and you can curl it and blend it in. Okay? Grab them all. Doesn't matter what direction. I'm just doing 2 different directions to show you how you can mix it up. I left it for about 15-20 minutes. And I just went on and I let it cool down. And then it looks like I took them out right away, but I didn't. I actually waited 15-20 minutes. And I take that curling iron, I sometimes run it just on the top like a flat iron just to smooth the top. Okay, let's get some mascara in. We still need to lift those lashes to open the eye because your lower lash with Airbrush will get powder or product on it. And so this cleans them up. And that's really all I'm doing. I'm cleaning my natural lash up and it just kind of naturally seals to the fake lash. Let's get some of that glue. The glue generally dries clear, but it's still drying. Like I said, it's slightly tacky. You could go in with an eyebrow pencil or an eyeliner and do your under. I just don't feel safe doing that, so I never do. All right, so it's been 15-20 minutes. I'm just using a wide tooth comb and gently combing through. And you can see the big curls. I mean, I love that. That's my Chi Helmet Head Hairspray, and it's not that hard. It's really soft. That is my Brilliance Spray by Ion. So I'm using both to get some shine and hold, and it held. So I was really happy. Okay. So keep combing through. It's your choice how much you want to brush or curl. I like having some curls in there. I like the definition. So I'm just gonna keep going. There you go, guys. Thank you for joining me.